You want the future? You're doom for a price. Pathetic. Nozzi the prophet here. I have been asked to collaborate via Shakespeare. He writes tragedies. For entertainment, I am the only show you need. Cease your pathetic whining and listen. Your master of foresight is crossing the channel to Britannia. Why? William Shakespeare has begged me to collaborate with him as he wants me to help promote his latest book. All I ask from my devoted followers is to send a donation so that my voyage to Britannia is more comfortable.
Nozzi the prophet, what an honor. Welcome to London.
This is better me worth the coin, my dear Will. Now for a word from our very kind sponsor. For the lucky souls, a glorious one-way voyage to the land of perpetual drizzle and boiled mutton. Yes. Yes. A Channel cruise to Britain. You'll never want to come back. Mostly because you can't. So, this is the Grand Tower of London you were so eager to see, Will.
Nozzi, I need you to explain to me your terrible visions of future Britannia. I need to write a play about them. I want to arrange an audience with King James. He will be terrified. Can he do anything to save future Britannia?
We can arrange a live prophecy session where peasants pay a coin to attend. I will also make a prophecy that this new Romeo and Juliet play of yours will be a great success.
Your Majesty, may I present Nozzi the prophet from France?
Your Majesty, I see an opportunity to collaborate.
I will tell your peasants that I see a vision of you being the savior of Britannia if you let me do a live prophecy sessions with Will. Your reputations precedes you, Nozzi. I want 20% of everything you collect, and 3 prophecies that make me look good to the peasants.
Now from our sponsor, Aristocrat Mattresses. Experience the unparalleled luxury of straw. All right, Shakespeare. We need a grand stage for my revelations. Of all these damp, miserable halls,
Where shall we have the Live Prophecies event? It has to be the biggest stage of all. We need maximum capacity to make money. Nozzi, I will book the Globe Theatre for such a big event. I will ask King James to make sure it happens.
Nozzi the prophet here. He sees the future.
Hark! What light through yonder wind?
Is the coming apocalypse, which I'll detail for 3 easy payments.
Nozzi, are you ready? The crowd is getting impatient. Are you ready to see the unseen? Are you ready for what you cannot comprehend, you wretched souls? I will now unveil prophecies for Britannia in the year 2025. Be warned, they are terrible. And I see a vision. In 2025 Britain, it will not be warriors who open the gates to the barbarians. It will be clueless clerks.
You worry about pox. Fools. A future plague is unseen, a rot of the mind. 1/4 of your young peasants will proclaim a disease that prevents them from ploughing the fields. Your nobles will abandon your sinking ship. They will flee with their wealth and taxes, leaving you dust and misery. The Magna Carta, in the future unelected clerks in wigs from their high thrones, will declare it does not apply to the native peasants. In the future Britannia, a great fool will preach a sermon of salvation. You think your suffering is great? Bah! A future is coming where the lords of Britannia will tax your land, your horse carriages. They tax your children and even your ghost when you die. Doom is coming for Britannia. A great fool in Britannia will preach that your power comes from the empty wind and the dimming sun, and you will shiver in the dark. The lords of Britain do not need swords to make slaves. With ink and paper they will chain every farm. The keeper of the coin. She holds the nation's purse, but her choices have filled it with despair. She weeps. A creeping plague of thought they call socialism takes root. It is not for the people. It is a trick to make the peasants servants.
Another vision from that same cold island. It pains me. It pains me. Alas, the bitter cold will claim so many poor souls.
I see a Britain so lost that when barbarian men steal your women from the streets, your nobles will not help the women.
Nozzi the prophet here! Listen, you miserable wretches!
Prophecy. Your new king, James, is the chosen savior of all Britannia. He shall bring unity and glory.
My last prophecy. Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet will be on the grandest plays ever. Come and see it tomorrow at the Globe Theatre for 6 shillings.
Good people of London, I present to you Romeo and Juliet, a tale of 2 young lovers from Verona.
But before that, I want to introduce my collaborator, Nozzi the prophet, the man who sees the future.
I have seen the future. This will be one of the biggest plays in the history of mankind. Additional donations to Nozzi and Will be appreciated.
Of course the simpletons cheered. My divine tragedies and his adequate words. A pairing for the ages, wouldn't you say? My followers would love it.
Please return soon for another collaboration, Nozzi.
I will return when the greed of these people demands it and when your purse is empty.